Hey guys, this is Becca. This is video 23 of 2018. I finished the mannequinization exercises for Proco last week, which went really well. I was really happy with those, and I was really happy with how my DrawABox exercises translated directly to a better understanding of how to draw the figure. So that is always awesome when you can actually see one thing that improves something else. So that was great. But it did mean that I had to go back to DrawABox to draw more vehicles, which, as we all know, is super fun. So I did a beginning exercise after I got my critique on my first vehicles to go back and draw 35 wheels to help understand how to draw wheels on an axle and the different angles, or degrees rather, of the ellipses, depending on where they're placed, and the tread and the general shape of tires. So because the wheels were a big point of weakness for my original critique, that was what I was focusing on for a while. So I did, somebody asked about this last time. I did buy these ellipse guides. These ones go by 5 degrees, so they start at 10 degrees and then go to 80 degrees, and they're the small size, they're not the large size. I got these on eBay, so they were not super expensive, and actually there are a couple sets out there that aren't that bad. So if I can find anything, I will post a link in the description if I think it will be helpful for you guys. But this made a really, really big difference, and not just because it helps you draw the shape of the ellipse, but because it actually helps you draw in a square in perspective, which, as we know, is like one of those strangely impossible things to do. So these made it a lot better for me. It helped my wheel drawings and also just helped me plot out the proportions of the vehicles to project them in 3D. So that's those. But yeah, so I finished the 35 wheel drawings, and then I went on to draw a few more vehicles. And beginning was a little bit rough, but after a couple, I was seeing a lot of improvement, and I was really happy with just my ability to better understand how to place different shapes inside of shapes, if that makes sense. Generally just making less guesses when I'm drawing these and being able to estimate based on little perspective tricks, basically. So I was happy with those. If the vehicles are boxy, like a van or a truck or something, that's a lot easier for me than vehicles that are more curvy. Right now I'm trying to draw a Porsche, which is like impossible because it's so curvy and there's all these inset curves and everything. But I just have to keep reminding myself that I'm intentionally challenging myself. Like if I just kept doing easy cars, I wouldn't improve. So looking back from where I started, I can see a huge improvement with this last set of vehicles. I haven't arrived yet. I'm not a pro. I still don't get a lot of things. But there's a big improvement there, and I think I sort of feel much better about my car drawings from when I started. So that is good. Obviously you always want more. I mean, I guess that's how I feel. I just always want a little bit more knowledge than I have. But in general, I'm pretty happy with my improvement on these, and I think after this I'm gonna go back to Proco, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna do a couple more card drawings just to help solidify stuff for myself, and then back to figure drawing. Thank you guys for watching. On to the drawings.